What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? I hope you're having a good day. And plus, know that you don't need a camera. You just need a microphone or something like that. You just want a picture up and that's
Yeah,
it.
you can turn on first, yeah. Yeah.
Because the thing about StreamYard is like you don't really need to be on camera. All you need is just a mic on your headphone or anything like that, and that's it. And and kind of like barcode do you think that Zell tracks that's in Dino Thunder is like related to um the bad guy that wasn't in space
Yeah,
that was with the astronomer.
for sure, yeah. Yeah.
uh, a clip tour because I was always thinking about talking like like
Right.
and 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 kind of like the thing for me, right? That what I be seeing, it sounds like in my opinion, it's seeing like the bad guy that's from in space. A clip tour might be the father of Zeltrax. I think, in my opinion,
Yeah, possible. I can see it, yeah. Yeah, I can see it for you.
because thing might be you look at it, yeah, because things when you look at it, both of them look similar, and plus both of them got the same design and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
And but the bad thing about toss on a suit, both of them hate the Rangers, everything like that.
Right,
It's
right,
and kind of like my favorite Rangers that don't look like Rangers is like the Magna Defender. I like him. He
right.
was actually one of my favorite Rangers just during the Zoran era, besides Tommy and Zack.
Wait, which match defender? The original one or just, I forgot what the second one name was, but one.
Um,
Mike?
I like
Mike,
the
yeah. Or Leo?
I like Mike. I
Oh,
like
Mike,
Mike
yeah.
Defender, but the first one I like that one as well.
Okay, yeah.
We we could have seen like in my opinion is that the man the defender might be human. I think underneath it, what I think in my opinion, he might be human, but I'm
Right.
not sure if he's human or just alien.
Yeah, I'm still for that. First match defender, but yeah.
Be be because right when you look at the Parmenas Lord, it seems like the certain monsters looking like when they try to fight the Rangers and put thing about it. Shoot, I'm just trying to figure out if those monsters had kids growing up. Just
Right.
when the Power Rangers just that strong.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it that whoever had raised some most of the kids raised them up to be evil, just like the parents.
Yep. Yep.
And plus, and do you think the Rita that's up in this anniversary special um this might meet up just with Laura Zed just doing Cosmic Fury?
It's possible. Yeah. For this robot reader, right? Yeah. Possible.
Yeah, because there for me, right, that just make the Cosmic Fury season finale complete. I I think that Laura Rita and Zed might need to work together, just try to fight the Rangers, and that's what I think that might be like
Yeah.
a good 2 or 3 part finale or something like that at the end of the show. That's what I think you could do. Oh,
Yeah, I agree on that. But yeah.
oh, you could come and you could always come in if you want to.
Of course, Tony Penny, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Um, it's a link up in the chat thing, something like that. As long you got a microphone, something like that, in your headset, anything like that, you pretty much are good. You're going to StreamYard. With StreamYard, you pretty much good. And and kind of like for me, right, and dealing with the Power Ranger 30th anniversary thing, just doing the trailer, I look at the trailer again, and plus, I saw that the Bandera protocol had just just had in my opinion Reside too. They had Reside, they had the Astro ship, they had Angel Grove. They had like everywhere just the Rangers it mentions that stuff like that. But the only one I didn't see was Corin, um just the one from RPM.
Yeah, probably dimension for it or something like that. RP with the dimension.
Yeah, because like for me, if they could bring back some of the Rangers just for the other seasons to be like the anniversary specials, or for like the older Rangers to pass down the power just to the
Yeah.
younger ones, I think something like that,
Mm,
to just try to fight
mm,
the evil if they don't want to
yeah.
do it, and that'd be a good thing. I think, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Let's find who's the sixth ranger for the Green Ranger Tommy for who the Tom replacement for that.
Matt Sterling or something like that in the comic book.
I mean, yeah, but
Because the thing is, if they doing comic book,
right. It is, yeah,
because like thing
yeah,
for me, if they doing comic version, ooh, if they doing comic version of this Tommy, that means that it sounds like a whole different person. I think.
yeah. I mean, if you did a son, probably JJ for.
Yeah, and kind of like for me, if they made another Green Ranger, that got to be Tommy's son that was in the crossover
Yeah.
with the Ninja Steel, and he just grew up.
Plus, in Turbo, right? And then Tommy Cat, great grandson, also was a ranger. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
Christmas
be,
episode. So yeah, so
because the thing about it, in the show, Tommy had a son named Oliver or
yeah.
something like that. But the
I think
thing is,
JJ.
I think it's him though.
Really
I
was Oliver? I thought it was JJ. Pretty sure named JJ for it.
Yeah, because then for me that's the only mystery I got is dealing with the Green Ranger. It it
Yeah,
if they doing the TV canon, or just if they going the comic book canon way.
yeah,
That's what, and that's kind of things that show gonna have to answer about it too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. His son name was JJ. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was saying that JJ is JJ, not Oliver. So yeah.
because the thing about me, if they go on the TV way, LeBron Fett is right. They gonna do JJ, but the thing is, if they
Yeah,
doing the
that's
comic book version,
uh,
yeah, if they do the comic book version, that means that they doing the Matt Sterling thing.
so who become the second when Tom becomes the White Ranger, right? So
Yeah,
yeah, in the comics. Yeah,
yeah, because you let the comic book Tommy just had become a White Ranger, and Matt had he amped up the Green Ranger
Kim,
power.
yeah, Kimberly's second boyfriend, right? So yeah, in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
comics.
yeah. But the thing, in my opinion, that was a dumb decision breakup with Tommy. I think, in my opinion, it was kind of dumb just to see that Kimberly break up with Tommy, and plus all they just had to do is say Catherine just was Kimberly number 2. That's it. That what everybody else do.
Yeah, yeah,
Because the thing about for me, if Netflix make another Power Ranger movie, They just need to keep Kimberly and Tommy together. That's it.
Yeah.
Because think about me that just the only reason why Tommy and Kimberly broke up it just it it, it just because the actress had left the show. That's the only reason
Yeah.
why they broke up.
Hmm.
And time for the movie, it can't do the same thing the show do. It can't do it
It has to
because
be
they do.
different. Yeah.
Because then for me, if you try to do the same thing the show do, then the fans gotta say some they're just like copy and paste thing. If you try to do it like that, in my opinion. And and for the thing about it, that up in Beast Morphers, it seemed like that struggle. I think some of that struggle. He was the on the henchman for like who was Beast Morphers man main bad guy. It seemed like he know how to bring back the older bad guys stuff like that based on weapons that
Mm.
was in the other seasons. And but think about for me right, if this doing the late season, I think that I think that in my opinion, like shoot, he might be up in the background plotting just just to like defeat Rangers in different timelines if he find out
Yeah. For,
because that's what I think now because you do our beef more first and just do the crossover in between Dino Charge and Beast Morphers and so they had a ship
right.
and one of the weapons to bring back monsters based on their weapons.
Hmm.
I think that that he was the first one that got it because the Lower Ranger didn't wait the time for the backup and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And kind of like in my opinion, I think that in my opinion is that struggle is sound like it's sure sound like just in the background making monsters. I think it sound like in the army,
Yeah.
just be the head.
Hmm.
Because we know that it's gone. That was the main bad guy just for Beast Morphers. He was destroyed, but the thing is, Struggle wasn't destroyed all the way. He still could come back.
Yeah.
Be, because you look at Overdrive and stuff like that. Overdrive had all the monsters when the Rangers didn't have defeat of the other seasons,
Yeah.
and that actually a good thing.
Yeah. I got nothing.
And kind of like for everybody that's watching everything like that, that our voice that I'm voicing LeBron Fett, he also the voice in it too. He's also
Hmm.
the voice in it too. He also
Okay.
won the voice in the audio drama with Battle Fury along with me.
Okay.
Yeah, because the thing about me is where I they deal with Power Rangers everything like that.
Right.
And this is the link right here. Just for anybody who wants to look at it after the screen over. I'm about to put it in the up in the credit after the stream over. That's the link to the episode just for everybody who want to look at it. And kind of like I noticed dealing with you look at some of the other seasons too for you to be able to look at the new seasons.
Okay.
If you look at that, if you look at some of like Mighty Morphin, Turbo, Zeo, and stuff like that, you have to look at at the last 2 or 3 seasons just to see just how the story built up, and kind of like the things I'll be seeing. Some people don't like to, in my opinion, look at how can I say this? They don't like to look at seasons and just let the story develop and stuff like that. That's what I learned though most of the time and deal with fans
Okay.
sometimes. Be, be, because the thing about it's like the fans don't want to learn about the story, everything like that. They just want to see it. They just want to see it, look at it, and that's it. And
Right.
everything else like that. But the thing is, if you look at some of the best TV shows, the best TV shows always go by seasons, and they let the story develop as a whole.
Hmm.
And that
Yeah.
was some people in my opinion just didn't learn about that. Because because there in my opinion, which I learned and stuff like that, is sometimes it's good to be patient
Yeah.
just by storytelling. Because the thing about it, if you try to put it all in one season, the show won't turn out good.
Rush it.
And and,
Yeah.
and plus the Star Wars sequel and the Star Wars sequels stuff like that. Hey, just that taught us this. The 3 Star Wars sequels, the sequel trilogy, had also taught us without good writing and and just without good organization, ooh, that make a bad mix and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hmm. I agree on that
And
front. Yeah.
kind of like my opinion, and kind of like the bad thing about the Star Wars sequel trilogy, you had Luke, you had Leia, you had Han, you had Chewbacca,
Chewy.
you had all these people. You had all these characters
Use it.
which could train
So
new
people never
people.
use it, but never do it. Yep.
Man, I just was mad, bro, because you look at it, you supposed to be able to train new people to help you out because that's what if you look at a big old Millennium Falcon, Han Solo need help around that ship.
Yep.
Around that ship to help with the weapons repairs and stuff like that. I don't get how Disney didn't thought of that, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Because the thing about for me, it sounds like you gotta have all this stuff out there. I'll be mad because the thing about me that did you saw the new Alien game thing trailer?
Oh, no, I have not yet seen.
Okay, I about to share it.
Okay.
Because they said because the thing about shoot, I probably gotta show you what type of game it is first before I talked about it because the thing about it is some kind of it was new for me too. Thing is, shoot, I didn't even know that Alien came out with something like that. Just until a last stream saw a last stream something like that.
Yeah. I didn't know that too. Yeah. For
I hate these commercials because this new Alien game seems like it's gonna be like a new teamwork type of game or something like that. I'm not sure though.
right. I'm pretty sure. I'm just not pretty sure. I'm guessing it could be teamwork. Just guessing for him.
got something like that. Because the alien movies that I not seen, I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen no when you look at the Alien franchise don't really do all that. Put stuff in the back and stuff like that, and just make
Right.
humans the alien. This gotta be new
Yeah.
because the alien movies I seen is like the it's not half predator, half alien, and some like queen alien and stuff like that. But I never
Queen
seen that.
Predator. Right.
Because the game might tell us what type of alien and stuff like it is or something like that. When we buy it, it
Right.
might tell us.
Description for it. Yeah.
Wait a minute, but that wasn't the alien name in the movie though. It was the Wiley, I think, the company, I think, the company spaceship, and then it was named the Wiley, unless that ship new. I think it's new.
New or probably tapers in different universe for the name to ship different or something like that.
Okay, okay. Just to avoid the copyright issues and stuff in it.
Probably. That's my guess. Be in alternate universe thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I guessing for? Be an alternate universe. So yeah.
Oh shoot. This might be like a game, something like Starship Troopers or something like that. You saw Starship Troopers, the
Right.
new one.
Yes. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It might be similar to that.
Oh, the teamwork probably killed it like alien. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shoot. I hope the people right here got their weapons in these games because I hope they do.
Yeah.
Because they don't, because this game might be more fast paced than the Starship Troopers based on the type of image they're facing. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now this alien a little different than the one that be in the movies, the newest one.
Probably a version of with human, I guess. Each predator by breast chest. So yeah.
Let me
Something like
see.
that.
Right, that might be the one different in '90s movies or something like that. But he does upgrade it.
Yeah. Probably defense version of the predator, the alien thing. Yeah. Chris Hugger. So yeah.
Dang, wow. Boy, this alien just looks scary. I see this alien, I'm running. I'm running and stuff like that. Shut, man. You don't got to worry about me staying there. I'm gone. This sent that. So they might. This game might be happening underground. Seems like, in my opinion,
Yeah. Definitely underground. Right.
underground. Yeah,
Yeah.
we was right. We was right. It was similar to Starship Troopers. It's similar to Starship Troopers, and that's actually a good thing. I think, in my opinion, because like Star Troopers, the Starship Troopers game actually was good. It's better than the last one they had though for Starship Troopers.
Right.
Wait a minute, where is this in the ship? Is this like the control room or something like that?
Somewhere in the partnership. Somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, because it's saying like the team got to go down here and just to turn on something in the system, I think, something like that, to get this stuff out. Is what it seemed like to me. Unless I'm wrong, but I could be wrong though. But it would have seemed like uprising. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. And this the uprising, then shuts that. In my opinion, how do y'all alien egg down there in the first place? That's what I try to figure out.
Probably someone snuck a queen embryo egg in there. Probably someone that for yeah.
Unless they did it through the vent. It's what I can think of. You do by the vent and something like that.
Probably
Once it hatches,
right.
be- because you can't get it through the front door and expect to put that alien inside and stuff like that. Shoot, man, you got to be doing it on just through the vent. And plus, I
Possibly
think
yeah.
it was done by somebody who live on the planet. That's what I think.
Like someone tested the queen power. Something by that. Or yeah.
For all the other somebody who live, yeah, yeah, or somebody up high. Sounds like the 1997 movie. Sound like Wiley didn't want nobody to live past that ship crash, but the things that the people did live after it. So that might be the same the situation. I think yeah, it might be happening and stuff like that. That just me. It what I think happening. It might be like a dirty business general or something like that, who might not like that squad and want them dead, and they'll send them there or something like that just to solve the problem, or just or just that somebody that lived there who got tired of the military being there, and they just put the alien down there.
Right. Yeah.
Because you look at this trailer, it's so many theories. It's so many theories in your head that you just can say and
Right.
stuff like that
Yeah.
based on this trailer. So stuff
Right.
playing movie. It was on a planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
It 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 it. it it got to be somebody who worked within the company who wants somebody dead who worked there. But the thing
Or
is, the
engineer
alien,
to get power.
yeah,
Power is a power. Yeah.
yeah. Because the thing about it, since that's the moon, I think that somebody just who worked for the military might have had started that outbreak.
Yep.
That's what I
Definitely
think.
for definitely. I agree
And
on that
just
for
for,
yeah.
yeah, and just for money, because the military go by war problems and stuff like that, and stuff to solve and everything else like that. Is what it seemed like that might be happening because
Yeah. Definitely on that for
it's so many things like that,
right. Yeah.
and
Possibly
and
for
plus you got to think about the DLCs too. That on the
yep.
DLCs, that because if you look at it, if you look at this game and this game actually do good, this might be like a live action series. I think something like that.
Yeah, possible. Yeah, if we got
Just
left one of us dead, right? Or yeah, lots of us dead. So yeah.
yeah, because if you look at it as a whole and stuff like that, that you can make Aliens a series instead of a movie. Because thing for me, if you want to build up the alien stuff like that, the pump at the end of the
Right.
episode, then you could make it a series, and that'd be much better. I
Definitely on
think, in
that
my
for yeah.
opinion, and just making a movie because like the last two Alien movies was not good unless his last one, the newest one, was the best one I've seen so far. Be, because like the only old ones I like was like Aliens One. I like Aliens Two, and and, and plus I like Aliens versus Predators too. That just the one that was up in the pyramid. I like that one as well. Those the only three I like. Besides that, besides this game right here that's coming out. But the Alien games don't be bad, but the Aliens game be like boring sometimes to play and play. You don't want to buy it, but you know you got to buy it and stuff like that and stuff like that, everything like that. It would seem like to keep up with the lore and stuff that changes.
Yeah.
Oh, time and for you to give your orders and stuff like that. That's actually a good thing in my opinion. But if y'all don't like it, anything like that, about this format, y'all can put it in the chat. If you like it, don't like it, stuff like that. But the thing about me, in my opinion, sure, I think this is actually good. I think in my
The layout of it, yeah, I like it.
because you look at the way it can slow down, it don't really slow down your pace, everything like that, and you can actually pause it. It
Right.
didn't just in case the aliens that pop up. You can also pause it. Just tell one of the Marines to go in, shoot that one, other one shoot that one, and everything like that. That'd be
Right.
like a really good thing. Because you look at other squad-based games that's similar to this, they didn't even give you an option to slow it down and for you to be able to give orders. So you got to do it just on the fly and hope
Yeah.
your team lives.
Hmm.
And 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 doing that and doing that, in my opinion, just make it stand out. In my
Yeah, I
opinion,
agree on that for you. Good for it
because
to be on the layout for it.
yeah, because think about it, that when I save enough money, I just might buy this on Steam or PS5 or something like that if they got it. But the thing is, I just don't know when it's coming out. That's the thing. They just announced it, but it didn't say when it's coming out. I like when he said that because in my opinion, because shoot, it get the gamers who like to troll,
Right.
and who just don't think doing fights. And when you say this, it get them to think.
Get them
Think
more ready
abstract.
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because think about it. When you work as a team or something like that, like in a lobby or something like that, and one of your teammates beat them, that's what they just be dead, and that's it. Be,
Yep.
be, because think about Call of Duty. Sometimes I be playing like Warzone stuff like that. You could be the one doing good, shooting everything like that, but your teammates being dumb and running out uh, up in the middle, up in the middle of the road. I say, why? Why you run the middle
Yeah.
of the road? And and plus, you see people shooting at you, shooting at me at the corner. What make you think that the people just gonna miss you?
Every for yeah.
Because that's what they're not even trying to miss me. And I'm just in the corner shooting up, just try to cover him, and he
Right.
got shot. I know. I said, okay, I tried. At least I tried
Yeah. We did
because I
everything
mean,
for him.
and And that be the thing about Warzone sometimes because some people be dumb, man. And some people are campers. I hate campers. I hate them sniper campers, boy. Be, because you be trying to land down and you be seeing them snipe people from the air. I said, who in the world is this?
Yeah,
I, I hate that junk sometimes, man. And this alien right here look different than the one we saw earlier, though.
yeah, probably different kind of, but alien first.
He look different.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because this alien looked like the worker alien. You see
right.
this?
Yeah,
This one don't look at was working earlier. This one might be like one of those worker base aliens and stuff like that.
probably a drone.
That they get the food. Yeah,
A
it
drone
could be
drone.
that too.
Right. Yeah,
Because the aliens just look different sizes and different designs. Because you look at the head, the head looks shorter too than than the one that was earlier,
right.
the earlier
They
in
have
the
a
video
hefty
stuff
frame.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he looked more scary too than the other one. Because the other one just had courage, and he was a soldier alien, I think too. The other one, because then, by if you look at it, these aliens go by the rules of bees and insects. They got workers, they got soldiers, and they got the queen. And this one right here look like soldier one right here.
right. Yeah,
I hate them levels like that. I hate going through levels like that in scary games because then you always know that something that's gonna pop up.
yeah,
If your bullets,
right.
because then if your bullets ain't loaded up, it's over. It's over. And especially up in a zombie game, in a game like this, so you got to make sure that your Marines just stay loaded and stuff like that and upgraded because shoot, if they not upgraded, should have seen like this game right here make you pay and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And kind of like for me, that actually a good thing in my opinion because that's what it get the other trolling players and get them to learn a skill while they playing it.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep, side objectives. That's what man. You can't hardly trust nobody. It seems like up in the alien world because so you probably can trust the workers, but you can't trust the head people that was over and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what I because you look at the last Alien movie, it was like a head doctor that actually tried to betray everybody or something like that, up in the older movies, just for the head man that was over the military
The
thing.
end person. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
could because because just the alien world, so you gotta watch over your head. You gotta watch above you, front of you, behind. So you gotta watch everywhere to deal with the aliens
Yep.
and stuff like that. Because if you look at it, it's really easier to fight predators than aliens
Yeah.
because you look at predator, so they can't climb above walls and stuff like that.
Mhm.
They got to stay invisible. They got to they got to try to walk and they can't walk quiet. They can't
Yep.
do it
Yeah.
because they're so big they can't really walk quiet.
Yeah.
But then when you at try to survive the predator and stuff like that, you got that actually like in my opinion, you got actually in my opinion just a higher body heat. And that's the only way just to survive an alien and plus a predator.
Yep. That's enough. Yeah.
Because you look at aliens go by body heat, predator go by body heat. But the thing is, they say that the predators was the
Yep.
one that made the aliens. I say I say what?
What?
Because you look at the movie AVP and stuff like that, that was up in the pyramid in Egypt. They
Uh-huh.
they had the predators was the one that made some of the aliens, and it's some of the aliens
Yeah.
just had rebel and try to kill the predators, but the
Yeah.
predators had they killed those aliens and puts the humans. One of the humans had found an alien egg or something like that and put it in some type of incubation thing.
Yeah.
Y-
Right.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why the
Yeah.
1997 movie happened is because the
Uh-huh.
predators killed all the aliens. That all the aliens was dead
Right.
in AVP. But the thing is, it was a human that had found the alien egg or something like that. That was up
Yeah.
in the pyramid. Instead of them, in my opinion, leaving it there or just blowing it up, they sold it. They sold the egg to the
Yeah.
government, and now we got Alien One, Two, and all the other aliens.
Yeah.
Because this whole thing could have been solved if they would have just, like, in my opinion, just kill the egg and blow it up.
Yep.
Why it was an egg? In my opinion, shoot, that would have solved a whole lot of death.
Yeah.
Seeing like you got to upgrade, customize it, and make it better. Seem like,
Right. Yeah.
in my opinion, it's because like for me, how I looking in this game, if you don't upgrade it,
You
just
died.
after a certain point, then you dead
Yeah.
in this game,
Yep.
which I like in
Yeah.
my opinion. I like that
Yeah. Yeah.
because I like that in my opinion. Because the game give you challenges, and you as a player supposed to figure out just
Choices
how
too.
to, yeah, figure out what to do. But some gamers today just think some games is too hard. I said, wait a minute, that on the game is not supposed to be easy. You supposed to figure out just how to play the game
Yeah. You have to
and
do the
stuff.
work to figure out how the game works. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. Learn how to work the game and stuff like that, and you won't have to complain if you actually good at it. You don't got to complain. And
Yep.
having it right there, I think in my opinion, if you find the aliens, it seems like a good spot is be like in open spaces, because you can't be in closed spaces, just fighting aliens.
Yeah. We get quarter for it. Yeah.
Yeah, because think about if you having it in open spaces, it seems like it's actually a good thing in my opinion. You have open spaces because the aliens hate being out in the open.
Yep. Right. Definitely. Right.
Because you look at the movie when the queen had died, the queen was trying to hide and hunt her prey and stuff like that. She wasn't trying to be out in the open and stuff like that. Everything else like that.
Yeah.
That's what I see. And kind of like in my opinion, oh, wait a minute, this seems like that might be a boss battle right there at that place, or
Possibly. Right. Yeah.
some type of mini
Alien
sub
versus
boss.
Queen. Right.
Um, um, wasn't that setting up in the 1997 movie? Just when everybody was up in a cafeteria.
Some of that. Right. Yeah.
and that's kind of like a good thing in my opinion. It sounds like putting Nas just the original movie and putting it in the games because think about it when you do that, so you get to add DLC, you get to add more lore and new lore if you want to
Right.
inside the game.
Yeah.
And kind of like I think in my opinion that Hollywood's messing up with the Alien franchise because the thing is they always think everything's supposed to be a movie. But
Yeah.
the thing for me, if you make it a series, it could be good too, and just be well received.
Yep.
Because you look at Peacemaker, the Peacemaker series, if you would have made it a
Good.
movie, that would have been a bad movie.
Yep.
It's- and since they made a series, a Peacemaker series,
Good.
that was
It's good
actually
for it.
yeah, it get a character a chance to flush out their character flaws, everything. And they're having a season two and Peacemaker.
Yeah. Right.
And yeah, season two of Peacemaker is coming out. I think they say too, and that's actually a good thing in my opinion. Because the first season is actually good, and they have like a Blue Beetle movie that coming out on HBO Plus. They have an Aquaman 2 coming out this year, next
Yeah.
year, along with the Flash.
Hmm.
The Flash movie coming next year, I think. Oh, this year. Let me see. Let me see. Because that Flash movie trailer was good. I like that trailer. Let me see the Flash. Let me see the Flash movie. That got to be coming out. No, that coming out this year. Okay, on the Flash movie coming out this year. That coming out.
Okay.
Coming out June 16th. It, that's my
Nice.
birthday month. That's my birthday month.
Okay. Okay.
And kind of like for me, that shoot, I think that Flash movie is gonna change a lot of stuff.
In the DC universe, yeah.
Yeah, the universe for DC and Marvel because think about it. If you look at it, if this movie right here, probably could do time travel, the better than Marvel. Did it in Endgame. And that gonna be
Right.
a sad thing.
Yeah. And travel to time travel to another universe first. Yeah. The Earth first.
Because that gonna be sad if there's a one character in the Flash probably can tell the better story in the past than you had two movies to doing Infinity War and
Yeah.
Endgame. That gotta
Yeah.
make that gotta
Very
make
sad.
Kevin Feige look bad if they actually
Yep.
do that.
Yeah.
Shoot, now I actually liked the trailer. It was actually good in my opinion,
Me
and
too. For yeah. To be honest, for
and and kind of like for me, the trailer and stuff right here show gameplay and everything makes sense. That's actually a good thing,
right.
I think, in my opinion.
To be honest,
And
for yeah.
and for like more games, probably should do that, in my opinion,
Right.
because you
Yeah. I
look
can
at it,
definitely.
it could you look at it, if more games will do that, that would actually give the gamers
More fun to like
just
actually play the game part.
yeah, if they like it or not. Because because think about for me, what I be seeing based on gaming and stuff like that, everything like that, it sound like the gamers
Yeah.
number one complaint is say, where's the gameplay?
Yep.
But the thing with
And
that,
the story
me,
too. Sorry.
yeah, the story trailer, and put the gameplay. Those the two things I think, in my opinion, actually be good. I think
Yeah.
if more game companies would do that, because
I
they're
agree on
sure
that for
they
sure.
might not like it, in my opinion.
But the fans want
Because
that.
thing for me, yeah, because they're like alien, this alien thing, this alien franchise, something like that. This game right here, I think it's I think this alien game right here uh, probably could turn into a series. I think, in my opinion, it, if you look at the premise of this thing, everything like that, it's actually a good thing, and that's just my opinion and stuff like that. Which I think,
Right.
in my opinion, it is.
Yeah.
Because that's what, if you look at it, if more companies just will stop to try to make everything a movie and make it a series, they can make a real
Right.
good thing, which I think, in my opinion, it could.
Yeah. I got enough right now.
Yeah, and that just me, in my opinion. It's like, in my opinion, you stop trying to make everything a movie and just try to make it a
Yeah.
series
Just make it
for
something
you to be
serious
able to
instead.
flush out your characters that everybody like.
Right.
And that's kind of like my thing. What I think, in my opinion, could be good. And I hate that jump. I hate that jump most of the time, man. I say,
Very
God,
mixed
that jump
series. That's right.
because, like, in my opinion, I don't like sometimes the companies do is like they try to make everything a movie. That what wrong making stuff a series and stuff like that? What wrong with doing that?
You
What wrong
what?
making a series?
Yeah. Well, reason though. Not bad. Makes sense, right?
Because the thing about it, look at Peacemaker. The Peacemaker
Right.
was a movie character, and he turned into a series that everybody liked.
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
And everybody's saying right now is that the Peacemaker got the best series of just by comic book character,
Yeah.
besides the Winter Soldier, besides Falcon and Winter Soldier. Those
Yep.
the only two shows on streaming that everybody like,
Yep. For real.
and that's kind of thing that's just that I think that that more companies probably should look for, in my opinion,
Not
and
enough.
stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Not enough. Yeah.
It's if you see, you can make T-shirts, you can make toys, everything like that. You make
Merchandise
money
right
doing
now.
that,
Yeah.
because you look at The Walking Dead. Those supposed to be movies, but that's what they made a series, and they made billions of dollars doing that, making it a series with
Yeah. For real.
15 years, I think. Yeah, 12, 15 seasons, I think, something like that of Walking Dead. Then shut they made all these other zombie shows to copy it. I said, no, it's a whole lot of shows. And kind of like for everybody, and like for the other gaming things, I think there could be games into movies. I I think they need to change Gears of War into a series.
Yeah. Not enough. Yeah. Makes sense.
Because if
It's
you look at
better.
it, because thing like if you look at it, if Netflix, in my opinion, probably can make a good Gears of War series, that will force Paramount that just upgrade this stuff. Everything,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Definitely not enough right now.
Because you look at it, if Netflix make a good show, everybody, every everybody but their mama just be subscribing to Netflix just to look at that one show. Because you look at Squid Games was on Netflix, and that was everybody's just
How
cell phone.
popular for it? Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
You look at Squid Games, you look at the other stuff they had that Avatar coming to Netflix too. And just when the Avatar the Last Airbender, the first chapter come out just for
yep.
Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
everybody,
I've
eh,
been funny.
their uncles, they follow stuff like that had grew up looking at Avatar the Last Airbender, they gave me seven Netflix just to look at it, in my opinion. But that's what I just for Netflix.
Yeah,
I will make it
yeah,
a
no,
weekly
funny.
thing. I'll make
Yeah,
it a weekly thing
uh,
on Netflix. Because think about it, if you try to put it all out in once, some people just might binge watch it and just don't go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Just make it a weekly thing and
yep.
just force and play. You tell people just pay the next month payment if you want to finish to look at the show, unless you share them with somebody or something like that. Because then should it's cheaper to share your stuff. Seem like, in my opinion,
Yeah, they're on that for yeah.
yeah, with Netflix, it's cheaper to share, and that that is my opinion. Shoot, that's what I've seen and stuff like that. And think about Disney Plus. Disney Plus is getting real close to canceling them based on these shows they're not putting out.
Yep.
Because the
But
thing
yeah,
about it, that when Disney Plus came out, um, sound like Disney had promised quality Marvel shows, and their shows is not that quality. All except for a couple of them. The special effects look good on some of them. Some of the
but
action scenes
story
look
not.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the story thing is much to be desired. It's not there. And kind of like the bad thing about it, that should the Disney Plus shows supposed to keep us connected to the MCU, which I don't see.
yeah, true. Whatever. Yeah,
Because that's why you look at Moon Knight. Moon Knight don't even acknowledge the end game or just Infinity War. He don't even acknowledge it. It happened.
yeah, but yeah,
Look at Moon Knight. Look at Hawkeye acknowledge it. But the thing is, the show wasn't even about him. It was about the other girl, which I don't hate. I don't hate Haley Steinfeld Hawkeye, but the thing is, in my opinion, sounds like if it's called Hawkeye, you supposed to make it about Hawkeye most of the time, not about the apprentice, the student,
yeah, but yeah.
which will make
Doesn't
a
make it in a bad
bad
side
thing.
for
Which I think,
sure.
in my opinion, was actually a bad move by Disney Party to do that, because you look at the Hawkeye as a character of the MCU, he was used well. I think, in my opinion. And kind of like the bad thing, in my opinion, which I don't like about the Hawkeye character, is saying like they didn't use the Roman character enough.
Yeah, I didn't offer it. Yeah,
Because you look at it in Endgame, they had him killing mafia people everywhere. He was killing a whole lot of people and stuff like that. But they never show him doing it. Because the thing about for me, if I think Hawkeye was in HBO, they would show everything he was doing as Ronin. They would show
yeah, but
everything.
yeah,
Because you look at a Peacemaker show, that HBO has shown Peacemaker killing a whole lot of people in that show, and that's a comic book character. If if just HBO could show like vigilante heroes killing people, and then it seems like Disney doesn't want to show stuff at all.
yeah, but
And
yeah,
and kind of like people try to say is that the MCU is not in trouble. I say, if you see some of
The
their
movies recently,
the movies they
they
had,
really had no fire.
it's not good. But the thing about it, in my opinion, it sounds like why do people expect Sh- Sh- Shazam 2 to make money, and we all know that big old Shazam 2, Shazam 1 didn't even make a lot of money. It made some money, but that's why it didn't make a lot because that's what the character is new, and and people really don't know it like that. What I think, in my opinion, because the thing about my opinion, if they would have made Shazam pop up in Justice League and Zack Snyder Justice League, I think, in my opinion, that would have been a good thing or just a good start. I think, in my opinion, and kind of like in my opinion, just dealing with just dealing on Shazam, it seemed like, in my opinion, is that Zachary Levi, I think, some of that. Shoot, he just want to be funny because of the big old director, it's comedy or something like that. This me. Shazam tell jokes, but the thing about it, he's still serious most of the time.
Right. Yeah.
If you know what, because think about it, if you look at the first movie, it seemed like the kid got more of a grasp on how to be a god and just on how he turned,
Yep.
which I don't get. Time for everything else like that. So that's kind of bad and good at the same time, but everybody different on that part though.
Yep.
Everybody is different because because like the other game movie that I would make is like I would make an X-Men game, something like X-Men Destiny or something like that.
Right.
But then it's just be able to make your own character and for you make your own choices. I think, my opinion, because you look at X-Men Destiny, I think something that game, so you get to pick the character to play. Everything else like that,
Mhm.
which is actually a good thing in my opinion about that. But but the other thing that I would like to not deal with gaming franchise, it sound like that. They got Mario coming out. They got Sonic coming out. So
Right.
I think Gears of War might be coming out, and they may
Right.
make season 2 of Halo.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, be, because because you look at the Halo series stuff like that, got a whole lot of in my opinion, a whole lot of stuff. I think marketing, because you look at Halo, the games, Halo Reach, all game stuff like that. It got so much untapped potential, and they need a Mass Effect movie though. If you look at it, they need a Mass Effect movie. You remember
Right.
with
Yeah.
Shepard, everything like that.
Yeah.
If they make a Mass Effect movie, man, that jump would make money, lots of money too.
Definitely. Yep.
But the thing about it is, shoot, is that we just gonna hope that Disney don't own that part of Mass Effect, or just sound like a Universal or just HBO.
Right. So yeah.
Because if you look at it, if you look at Mass Effect, just the you can look at it, so they need blood, they need guns, stuff like that, and they need to show it.
Right.
Because the thing about it, it sounds like Disney already shown it's already shown, in my opinion, that they can't do it. In my opinion,
Yeah.
there's something that's dealing with characters, stuff like that. And the thing about it, I don't do who want to like look at it after stream over.
Right.
and put the link in the chat, and it got. So they got the Battle Fury right here. That's how it look. They got Power Rangers Battle Fury. That's episode 1. If you
Right.
see it, that's Power Rangers episode 1 right there. Just for anybody who want to look at it. And plus, it's on Odyssey Starling's channel. And plus, the link is in the chat too. Just for anybody who want to look at it.
Yep.
And for anybody who want to look at it and stuff like that. How they're dealing with the gaming movies is like, shoot, I'm just worried about if Disney got any rights to the end of the gaming movies. It's like the story might not be like complete.
Good. Right.
We, because if we look at it, if you give it to Netflix, HBO, or just any other streaming service, I just might have more faith in it.
Uh-huh.
Just in other franchise, because if you look at it, Warner Brothers got a whole lot of stuff they can do, and
Yep.
plus the on the Harry Potter game they got the Harry Potter game they got something that came out.
Right.
Shit, that game was the number one selling.
Yeah. People playing for it. People playing for it.
Yep, because they shoot. Because the thing me shoot. Just, I'm not really buying the Harry Potter game. Just I find that just until I find the new. There's just a new Xbox Scarlet, the one that stands up.
Uh-huh.
That's the only one I'm waiting on getting. Because the other digital one, I'm not really getting that one and
Right.
stuff like that. Because the digital one is just like for your room, just to play with or something in the room on your off time. But the thing is, if you want to stream with your Xbox, sure you need the big one
Yeah.
when you do these everything else like that. And that was some people just need to realize sometimes. It sounds like they need to criticize Disney on some of these stuff. Because saying like in my opinion, if you try to criticize something that Disney do, it's always a Disney fan that coming out just to defend them
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which is kind of like a bad thing because think about it. If that was a Warner Brothers movie, shoot, Warner Brothers know how to in my opinion, they know how to in my opinion stuff like that. So they kind of like in my opinion deal with Warner Brothers and deal with games and
Right.
movies.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers writing actually be good. It wouldn't be good
Uh-huh.
because you look at the Peacemaker series, you look at some of the Suicide Squad stuff. It wasn't
Right.
the new
Yeah.
one that was actually
Uh-huh.
good based on writing and everything else they wanted to do. But
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And kind of like Splinter Cell, if they can make that a game, a movie, Splinter Cell series, just with Sam Fisher, oh man, that jump be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you look at it, Sam Fisher is like a legendary name along with Street Fighter. So the thing
Yeah.
about it, shoot, Street Fighter need to be a
Yeah.
movie too.
Yeah.
So the thing in my opinion is like they can modernize Street Fighter with some of the new
Right.
characters they got.
Yeah.
Because you look at the characters Street Fighter got, they got a basic man that know karate, real. He just basic. Ken the friend, he not as basic, but he's still basic at the same time. They got
Yeah.
Cammy, they got those the one to
Uh-huh.
stretch your arms
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. And just
Right.
make it because you look at the fan made thing with Power Rangers,
Right.
because they had Street Fighter and Power Rangers working together and
Yep.
stuff like that. That'd be a good thing to see. And kind of like for me, kind of like the games stuff I'll be seeing and stuff like that. Like time for my opinion, it seems like the haters, in my opinion, don't want to see you succeed and stuff like that, which actually is a bad thing, in my opinion. Because then for
Yeah.
me, it's not like, why are you actually hating? It's actually a bad thing.
Yeah.
And plus, I got
Okay. Yeah.
because
Okay.
all the
Oh.
game stuff right here. They got. I think it should be coming up. I think. They
Yeah.
got chess.
Nice.
Man, shoot, it's a whole. They got A, C, B, A, and S. Ooh, Chinese checkers is kind of good, but I put at C. But it could be
Okay.
better, but I put at C.
Right.
Ooh, shit, they got strategy. I like that game, but I put it at B.
Right. Yeah.
Strategy with the ships. I put that at B. They got scatography. I like it, but I put it at C because shoot, because it's not really like a universal game for everybody who just want to play it and stuff like that. It don't really pick that game out to play. Pie face is good for little kids, but it's not good for adults most of the time to play.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me see now. Oh shucks. Um, I'll put that one at C. Because I'm not sure what that game is.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mousetrap.
Another one.
Oh, Mousetrap. I like Mousetrap, but that game would be. I give that one a B. It's a cool game, but it's not really A and S10. Ooh, let me see. Block is I like it. I like you, but you just beaten.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, dang that. Let me see. Cards Against Humanity. I like it, but I put it at B. It's not A or S tier
Yeah. It's
based
just
on the universal
normal
board games that people.
play when you play
Yeah.
like the rough times or whatever. Yeah, with friends.
Ooh, let me see. I put that at B, but not quite A.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, Apple the Apple. I like that game, but I put it at B. It's not really that top game that people will pick out for the kids. Not like that. It's not that top game, but it's good though. Uh. Let me see. Oh, sorry. I like sorry, but stuff like that.
But
It's kind of hard.
okay.
And it's not bad. Pictionary is S10. That's the kind of game that you play just doing your group or family member house or something like that.
Right.
After that, they pulled out that the operations is a C B A or
Uh,
surgery game. You think it's that C
I mean, it's fun. I give
B
it
A
A.
or S?
I give it A.
Okay.
It's fun, but you're really stressful on me. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Let me. Yeah, I think this game, this a regular game right here. I'll put it. Oh, Hippo Hungry. That's a good little kids game or something. Brand. I'll put that A
yeah,
because better than mouse trapping all these games I play.
right.
Chess. I like chess. Chess is an A tier.
Yeah.
Because with chess, you get the top move, and you
Think about movement. Yeah.
battleship. I get. What do you get trouble in ships?
S for fun. For charging. Sorry.
Ship a C on the battleship. On the battleship,
Right.
you give it a C tier, B tier.
S tier for a good game. Yeah.
I think
S tier.
battleship might be. I, okay. Who? Oh shoot, man! It's getting to the good ones. Oh man, Cranium. I like you, but you B10. You sound like you play.
Yeah.
Let me see. You got Candyland. I like Candyland is
Right.
because it's not quite S, but really good.
Right.
And not really like who
Right.
buy that game just for the fun of it, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when Risk. Hmm, that's really good thing. And they got Risk and All. I give that one S. Uh, what do you give life? C, B, A, or S?
Right.
to think about that, me, in my opinion, shoot, I do think that on the life game is
Right.
actually an A tier.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, that's what I think it is. Because it looks
Yeah.
a A10.
Right.
It's not
Yeah.
really S tier, but it's still good though.
Okay.
I mean, kind of like um what do you CBAOS?
Which one?
That Scrabble.
Uh.
I think that S on popularity stuff like that
Uh.
people actually play it.
Give it A here.
And this on like top games, I think yeah, y'all see get it connect
Yeah. Connection for S
in
tier.
my opinion. Because you can't really for Connect Four not being in the top five.
Right.
It just at best board games of all times. That got to be top five.
Yeah.
Um, and big old.
Probably by again before coming first.
And kind of like the other one um that I see is dealing with. They got Monopoly, then they got
Okay.
Trouble. Those the last two. Shoot, like a for like, dang, God, you A10. And for Monopoly, it's S tier.
Right.
Come on. Just in my opinion, shoot, I think that S tier is fucking good. Some people might not agree, some
Right.
people will, but that's just my opinion on it. But we look at Trouble is A tier in my opinion because it's a good game, but the thing about it, it's not really games that people want to play at first. And kind of like
Right.
C tier, shoot, that all the games in C tier is good, but the thing is, those games in C tier sound like the games that people might not um just might not want to play unless some kind of last
Right.
resort they want to
Yeah.
all against C tier. But the one for B tier, it's kind of like games that people might want to play, but it's kind of like the last
It's
resort thing.
okay.
Sound like for C, yeah, just okay.
Yeah.
These like okay games and stuff like that people will play.
It's like the other game. More fun just play just normal this game of it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and kind of like the games on A. th- those the games right there that with
Experiences.
family members that just want to take out just for the kids and grandkids to
Really can
play.
play with it. It's different. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they got Sorry, Operation. That's a popular game that people want to play, but it's not
Yep.
S. So they got
It's
Hungry
not the best
Hippo.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could look at it. That all these board games that at A are actually good and stuff
But
like
it's
that.
not good enough.
Yeah, yeah, it's not good enough to be on S that people actually ask for.
Yep.
And kind of like for S, these
The
is the
games to play.
games and family functions that people ask for or they bring
Never
it.
get overplaying.
You
Yeah.
know,
Never get overplaying.
yep. Because you like a pensioner group of people probably can play that all the time. They got
Yep.
Battleship.
Yeah.
People,
Fun game.
yep. And people
Strategize about
can,
it.
yep. That'd be fun. They got Zynga, that block game that people got the tech with blocks and stuff like that to make sure it don't fall.
Yep. Yep.
That's a hard, easy game. It's easy, but it's hard at the same time.
Yeah.
Just for people who not used to using their brain most of
Yeah.
the time. That on the Risk game, I like Risk. It's actually good, and and,
Yeah.
and, but that's what it make you think and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
it keep your mind sharp too.
Yeah. Never. Yeah.
And Risk and all, that's kind of like the harder version of Risk, but I still like it. I still like it. It's kind of different, but I still like it at the same time. And Clue, that what that's a hard game to play
Yep.
by yourself because if you're not doing it by if you're not trying to play the thing by yourself everything like that, man,
Right.
that's a hard game to solve. That Clue game that you're not in a group or stuff like that,
Yeah.
or your friend not smart enough to not to help you. That's all, man.
Mm-hmm.
That jump be on your nerves. I say, God, though that jump be hard and stuff like that. And that game, Connect Four, that game
It's
not
a fun
ended
game.
bets.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, that game make you argue. It make you fuss with your friends and everybody else like
Yep.
that who you play. I say,
Yeah.
God, I like the game and stuff. I like the big old Connect Four game, everything like that. But God,
Right.
though, sure that don't make you. It make you mad when you don't block the other person on phone and so
Right.
you think you won. That's the thing about that Connect Four game because that game is tricky just for people who's not paying attention to it. Because so you might think you winning, but at the end of the day, boom, so you end up losing. I said, God, that jump
Yep.
you on your nerves. and then they got Monopoly. Monopoly that in the friendships. It's it's a good game. It's a good game. I give them that. The game is good. But that game that in the friendships, it not in the families, money,
Yep.
people down bet with the Monopoly and stuff. I see God, though that game is good.
Yeah.
But the games be good like that,
Yeah.
and that's that in my opinion. It make it S. Because you look at all the games at S. I'll show you. Those games can cost you friendships, money, everything else like that. In my opinion, sure, that's just me in my opinion. What I think it can do because
Yeah.
because if you look at Monopoly, Monopoly that ended so many friendships, bro.
Yeah.
That I done seen on the internet stuff like that. It done in the friendships. Connect
Right.
Four, just that made people rage quit. I said, God, but it looks so
Yeah.
simple that it looks simple until you start playing it and try to win it yourself
Yeah.
and, and everything else like that. And kind of like for me and stuff like that. And what last time I talked about because thing for me, right? That they said that on the Disney Star Wars, they're coming out with the Acolyte show this year.
Yeah.
That the Acolyte show right here, how I look. This is how I think I got. Yeah, I think I get the title. How I look right here. That's how I look. And and for the thing about for me, if they gotta make an Acolyte show, I think in my opinion, they need to make it like the Sith looks and stuff like that, like in the
I
games
got that.
and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
games and the shows and stuff like that. Because if you look at the games like that, they show how the Sith look like in aliens, humans, different races, stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
But the thing
I
about the
got that.
Sith
Yeah.
that makes them stronger, it sounds like this. It sounds like the dark side or the Sith side make you use your emotions and stuff
Yeah.
like that to make you stronger. But 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 the thing about being a Jedi, it sounds like they always telling you just how can I say this? How can I say this? Um they just try to make you remove your emotions, hold it back,
Yeah.
which I understand why they do it, but the things in my opinion is like you can't always hold back your emotions all the time though just doing
Yeah.
battle. Because think about that on the Sith got this strength on their channel on their strengths and how they fight and for the Jedi is good up in their own way.
Yeah.
It, if they gotta make an acolyte show, shoot, they need to make it like sound like in my opinion it sounds like with the students or something that just want different things in life.
Yeah.
Sound like one student want to be an evil acolyte, then another one just want to
Be good
make
one.
it through. Yeah, the good
Yeah.
one and stuff like that. And plus they have one that's kind of like in between. It sounds like Batman. He good, but the thing is, he kind of like up in the gray area.
Yeah.
He can be like Mace Windu. He was good, but the thing is, he was willing to do what was unnecessary and stuff like that. And put the title do look good too. But the thing is, do you think this title how it look just might change?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Because
I'm
the
pretty sure.
last
Yeah.
time, yeah, because the last time they did with Disney or something like that on the Hawk thing had changed too. The She-Hulk on the She-Hulk title thing had changed because you remember when it first came out, it was all green.
Yeah.
The She-Hulk stuff it doing every in time for the show. they made
Yeah.
it white, black, and stuff like that
Mhm.
with the She-Hulk stuff like that, which
Yeah.
kind of like disappoint me. Cause you know, I said, wait a minute, why can't you keep it green? Because that's what the Hulk green and she green,
Yeah.
and that would have made more sense in my
Yeah. The
opinion.
logic of it.
And and for this Acolyte show, I think in my opinion it should be about 2 or 3 seasons. I think in my opinion.
Y- Yeah. I got to get more backstory of it.
Because you look at the Mandalorian and stuff like that, if they want to make it multiple seasons, that show wouldn't have made no sense
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because you can't do everything in one season, and
Yeah.
that was some people who just need to learn is like everything in my opinion just not a rush
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And top last thing before I leave, and this is one of the Megazord mode that like this mode right here. I want to see this one.
Okay. In the third anniversary, yeah.
Let me see. I want to see this mode right here come back.
Right.
That up in the
Okay.
30th anniversary thing right here. That mode right
Yeah.
there come back,
Exactly. Yeah.
and that being like a some kind of good callback. I think
Right.
just for the original
Homage
five.
to it.
Yeah, because that it if that could come back and stuff like that, that'd be good. I think, in my opinion.
Right.
Uh, uh, and just before I leave, do you got anything just to promote anything like that?
No, I got actually.
Okay, and just before I leave anything like that, um, uh, uh I got me me plus LeBron Fett is kind of like the voice. It's to the voice actors that's in the drama series, it's audio drama, Battle Fury, Power Rangers Battle Fury,
Okay.
and episode 1 is out, and
Right.
kind of like the link and stuff is in the chat. It's in the second, it is in the second link that's in the chat and stuff like that. Just click on it, and plus it would go straight for it, and you would hear my voice as part of it. And my character name is Stephon Brooks. Um, up in that audio thing.
Okay.
And,
Nice. I will give it. Listen to it.
if you got any questions based on this live stream, something like that you got that just after listening to it, then I'll be here the on the answering and stuff
Got
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
And like for everybody, I'll see y'all later and see y'all next time.
See you.